Another big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. David Price is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Steven Souza. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tampa Bay, right fielder, Steven Souza.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
Digging in now, Brad Miller. Lifetime versus David Price. 4 hits in 26 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Price ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black, but what umpire doesn't?
Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now the first pitch here from Price. In there, 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
The 3-2 now from Price. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's got interesting numbers, and if you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 1-to-1. So it's not great, it's not terribly bad. It means he throws strikes, but he doesn't have the stuff that's going to totally dominate hitters. Got to rely a lot on his defense. We'll watch and see how this one unfolds.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jose Ramirez.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, what a way to start a road trip, right? I mean, game 1 of the road trip, you win by 1 run, and now you come for game 2, and you just build off of that. You feel good that you won the game on the road, and now you continue to try to keep that streak alive.
And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, 11 hits in 36 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Nobody out, runner on first. Runner goes for second. Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, this lineup is interesting to me because they're not a club that's going to hit for a lot of average. Not many guys in the lineup. You look at the lineup, the numbers are not there. They're the bottom third in the league as a team in batting average. So that's tough when you're not being consistent. That tells me you're an inconsistent club, but we'll see how they play today.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Odorizzi steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit. So with 2 out, that means Hanley Ramirez will also get an opportunity here.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. 2 out with the man at first. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Here it comes on 0-2. In the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
2 out here and a runner at second. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still no score. Standing in, Evan Longoria. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 5 base hits in 30 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. A 1 pitch on its way. Down and away, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
On the ground, softly towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's Price now on 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses 2-2. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Colby Rasmus will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Now at the plate, Colby Rasmus. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding into the box, Xander Bogaerts. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks. When he hit that ball, it took a big bounce and hopped over the wall for an automatic double.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And behind the plate is Wilson Ramos. Great hands, quick feet. He's really becoming one of the best catchers in the league right now. Defensively, that is.
So coming to the plate, Adam Duvall. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Chopped weakly to the left. throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting 8.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Odorizzi comes set. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. So striding forward now, Logan Morrison. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 from Price. Fouled back. Right side and right into the shift. There is Pedroia. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Stepping up to the plate, Tim Beckham. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Ricky Weeks.
Standing in now, Ricky Weeks. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Third inning, no score to this point. And a swing and a miss, so Weeks is in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now Price is 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he got him. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate. He just fouled it off.
And he misses there. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is line to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch here from Price. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now the 0-2 from Price. Off the plate at 94. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but just showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming now from Price. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder Corey.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Longoria.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Price ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
And a full count now, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. The next 3-2. And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Up with it, Barnhart. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll look to get something
Leading
going
off the
here in
fourth
this
inning,
scoreless ball game.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. And Beckham's throw is in time at first. One away.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Hanley.
Ready for another chance. Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Jackie Bradley Jr. would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Odorizzi gets the sign. Here it comes on 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. When we return, we'll see Colby Rasmus start things out. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Colby Rasmus.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Here's Price now on 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
First baseman number 7, Logan Morrison.
Settling in now, Logan Morrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Pedroia ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Standing in, Tim Beckham, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted into center field. Bradley is there, and that ends the inning. Little resistance there as the Rays are down on 4 pitches. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in to try it again, Adam Duvall.
Leading
0
off
for
for the
1
Red
for
Sox.
him here in this one.
First baseman, Adam Duvall.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he's really having good success in this game, and you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Ramos gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Duvall is retired, and there's one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Here it is on 3-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Dickerson comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Andrew.
So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Odorizzi's ready with the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Rasmus has a read on it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready for another chance. Ricky Weeks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hitter, Ricky Weeks.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now Price is 1-2. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Standing in now, Steven Souza. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. 1-1.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Ground ball left side. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Brad Miller. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Fouled back.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Hard on the ground towards short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. We are still scoreless. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One 1-0 home to Pedroia. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul. Just got a piece up the line. That's foul, so the battle will continue. Another 2-2 offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Now batting, right
Here's
fielder.
Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Odorizzi looks in, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Price ready with the 0-1. This will be handled by Pedroia at second. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now the first pitch here from Price. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Colby Rasmus. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Still no score. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Hanley Ramirez.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Souza is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2.
Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. It was a walk in his last trip. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? On to Lansdowne and gone. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Danny Farquhar takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Danny. Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. pulled toward right center field. Rasmus has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman
Digging in to try it again, Adam Duvall. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Rasmus is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. We'll march on to the 8th. Now 1-0 Boston. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Morrison.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Now the pitch. The high fastball is in there. The 1-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Matt Duffy will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bogaerts is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, Ricky Weeks.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ricky Weeks, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's inside. 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Price comes home to 2-0. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Swinging on 3-0, and it's fouled right into the catcher's glove. 3-1 now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Hey, as we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now. So it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Stephen Kiermaier.
Ready for another shot now. Steven Souza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Quick check on that tying run at first, but the runner's back easily. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches and he gets through the 8th inning. He's run out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn over the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, that's a nice job.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. One left for Tampa. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Matt Duffy will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Now here's the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-2. Here it comes, and he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way, and he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
D-Rock.
1-1.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
The second baseman, number 15.
Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The 0-2 once more. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
Here's Mookie Betts. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they're on top 1-0. The historic old State House here in Boston. Welcome back to baseball here at Fenway Park. Settling in now, Brad Miller. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First offering on its way. On the ground to the right side. Pedroia has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here's Price now on 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Left side. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth.